Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals, the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Atlanta Braves have already won the series, and now they go for the 4-game sweep, Chris. It's been a lopsided series so far.
Yeah, they've clearly been the better team, and I expect them to come out today looking to tie a bow on this series. And on the other side, most teams run into at least a 3-game sweep at some point, but not every team looks back at a 4-game sweep at the end of the year. And I'll say this, as a player, it's especially frustrating when the losses keep coming against the same team. So if they can salvage a win today, this series won't go down quite as sour.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here, and towing the slab in this one, Mackenzie Gore. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Abrams tosses the first, one up, one down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats, they end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Ozzie Albies now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That clips a corner. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. One down, base is empty. Outside. And the count 1-2. Kicks and fires. That missed by a lot. And the count is even, 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Long run on his horse. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. That one missing inside. And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
So man aboard. Here's Austin Riley. Comes in 5 for 15 in the series. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but it turns out he made the right choice.
Man at first, one away. Step off throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. And a 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Here comes the pitch.
Helpful.
line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third, and the throw's offline. Safe at third.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
One away, runners at first and third. Here is Matt Olson with 6 hits in the series coming into this one. And a big swing and a miss.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
There's a strike.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
And that one almost got him.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That one not close. And the count is 2-2. On the ground to third, finds its way through, base hit, and they'll score first. It's 1-0. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
First and second, one out. Here's the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. Good power, not great in the OBP department. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Riley over at second, Olson over at first with one away. And it's strike two. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 2 out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
So first and second with 2 outs. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Swings through that one for strike one. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Vargas hauls it in to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. Here in Nationals Park. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, A.J. Smith-Shawver.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets, the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Bottom of the first. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
And now it's Luis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. The Nationals down by a run here in the finale of this 4-game set. Hammered, base hit.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride below, out of the way early, stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now it's going to be Joey Meneses right through there for a strike. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Eddie Rosario. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
Garcia off of first with 2 away. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Two outs. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Nationals leave 1, and it remains 1-0. Second inning set to go. So here's Murphy now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. As the lefty gets to work, that one fouled off.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Here's Orlando Arcia. 3 for 11 in the series coming in.
1-0.
Backed off the plate that time. Up the middle, Garcia gets it to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting 9, the pitcher.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the pitcher, A.J. Smith-Shawver.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off. Smith-Shawver goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Braves go down quickly here, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Smith-Shawver back to work. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First two pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you could start expanding the zone as a pitcher. Made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Ildemaro Vargas digging in for the Nationals. That one misses. Ball one. And a pitch. That one ripped. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner at second. Riley Adams digging in for the Nationals.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Fastball for a strike.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
The Nats trailing by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. Just missed. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
On the ground to third. Riley throws to first in time. And he's out. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Alex Call at the plate now. That's ball one. Vargas at second with 2 down. Two outs.
Ball 2.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Now a long throw home, but it's offline.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner first with 2 away. Mackenzie Gore digging in for the Nationals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tied up here in the early going. Up the middle, Arcia. The throw to first, and the inning is over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. This is Braves baseball on the show South. Back in Washington, D.C., on to the 3rd inning. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. Just missed.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Thomas makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter number 1, second baseman
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Bounced up the middle. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
So digging in, Austin Riley. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Vargas drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there in the mound that you can win this battle.
No ball,
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And now the lefty. And a swing and a miss. And the inning is over. Braves strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And we're back, bottom of the inning. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Smith-Shawver back to work. Ground ball right side. He handles it himself. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 1 with a single so far. To third, Riley. Gathers and throws to first. And that quickly 2 away. And Here's the first baseman, Joey Meneses. He's 0 for 1. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
On the ground. And foul ball. The pitch. That's to third. Whips it to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington. Still tied 1-1. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's Marcell Ozuna.
Number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
The pitch. Hit hard. That gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now back, the 7th.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up. Check swing went around. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that's down and away.
Way to lay off
1
that
ball,
pitch
2
down.
strikes the count.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Murphy
Ball 1,
in
no
the box
strike.
with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
In the air out towards right center. Sizing this one up. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Grounded out his first time. Swings through that one.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Got him. Out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're midway in the fourth, all tied 1-1. Bottom 4, now the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
The left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
The wind and the pitch. That one pulled foul.
Well, these Nats just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That misses. 1-2 to count. Right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Here's Lane Thomas. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Outside low, and it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. And that one a little below the knees. The count now 2-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That one the other way, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Good pitch, slider down and away. Just stayed down and threw it nicely. Such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
And now here is Ildemaro Vargas. Doubled in his first AB. That one misses. 1-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
All tied up here in the finale of this 4-game set. That clips the zone at 1-1. Man at second. Out to short. Into the outfield. Base hit.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball go deep.
Two on, 1 out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Riley Adams. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off. And that's in there at the knees.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Two on, 1 out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Two on, 2 outs. Base hit into the outfield. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-1.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the pitcher, Mackenzie Gore. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Righty delivers. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, you got to go for the strikeout here. Pitcher at the plate, attack it just like it's any other hitter.
Gloves it on the dive, throws from his knees, and very nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back here in Nationals Park, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, A.J. Smith-Shawver. The pitch. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
One away here in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the lineup flips over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That ball wanted the right fielder. That clips the corner. Among all the stats, when you look at Ronald Acuna Jr. in 2023, maybe the most impressive, he was able to put up his power numbers while cutting his strikeout rate almost in half. The Braves down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Out to short. Now a jump throw. Not in time. He's safe.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
And now Austin Riley, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Riley in his 6th season, 27 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And that one is inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And now it's even up.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Had him out front for strike 3. So 1 hit is all they get. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 2 and the Braves 1.
About to get on your bumper. Shorty that's with me gon' shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go boom like a thunder. One got your name on it, calling your number. So stay in the house for like all of the summer.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. The line to kick the pitch. That one's in there. Strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball left side. On the ground, right side. Albies fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Second baseman.
At the plate, Luis Garcia.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Left-hand hitter waits. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, the first baseman, Joey.
And now the first baseman, Joey Meneses. That catches the outside corner. Going 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Riley fires to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nationals go quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Mason Thompson. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 71.
Here's Matt Olson, 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the 1st. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Tanner Rainey looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Next offering is downstairs. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's a big power threat. Marcell Ozuna. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. The Nationals leading by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. that's downstairs and outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And the pitch. On the ground to first, Meneses steps on first for the out.
The batter, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Rosario makes the play, and that is that. Offense held in check there. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Nationals 2 and the Braves 1. Back in Washington, D.C., where we go bottom six. Here's the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. Smith-Shawver back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And that skips into dirt. The 1-2. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Lane Thomas will hit next. Thomas having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. There's a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And the righty deals. Flips the corner, 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That one misses. Now 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Down the line. Acuna after it. He's got it. One down.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Batting with one down, takes a strike. And here it comes. And ball 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Next to hit for the Nats, Riley Adams.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. Ball
Nope,
one
that's a
there.
ball. 1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Out to short, Arcia. Whips it across, and that will end the inning. So 1 left for Washington. They lead it 2-1. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Matt Barnes out of the bullpen now, and he'll go into the 6th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Joey Gallo, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing third base and batting number 24, Joey.
Here's Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
And a pitch. Late with the swing there.
Well, come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
At the belt and fires. That one in the dirt, and the count is filled up.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
First and 2nd, no outs. A.J. Smith-Shawver next up for the Braves. That just misses, and that's ball 1. Ryan Snitker making a move for a bat here. Jared Kellner.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. And I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away, so you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. I'll tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
So the batting order turns over. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. And fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. 0-2 now as he swings through.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
No, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that's outside. Runner edges away at second. Fought off foul. And another ball. There's a swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Breaking ball inside. Full count now. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
So the tying run at second. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next.
Always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Atlanta, and our score remains 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Aaron Bummer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the right fielder, Alex Call. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
There's a strike.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Bummer deals.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses, and the count's full. Kicks and deals. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
And now it's Joey Gallo. And a foul ball.
You know, these Nationals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one gone. So the Nats lineup turns over. C.J. Abrams, the next to hit. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. That one fouled off. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. The other way, and lines out to third.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia, 1 for 3. Close, but called the ball. And that's ball 1. Two outs. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now Joey Meneses.
Count 1-0.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. In there at the knees. And the count even at 1. Line drive. Takes a tumble and he hangs on.
Well, a sigh of relief in their dugout. Stumbled a little bit. If he misses that one, it rolls all the way to the wall. Nice catch to end the inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jordan Weems.
Now, he doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Well, 1-run game, so now to the plate for Atlanta. Austin Riley. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Pitch. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Hunter Harvey getting ready to go. Raining also throwing. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. One away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Swing and a miss.
Well,
One
at that
ball, one
velocity,
strike.
if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the
That's a
fastball,
ball.
that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is outside. Marcell Ozuna on deck for Atlanta. Outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Up next for Atlanta.
Now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that's downstairs and outside. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the finale of this 4-game set. Swings and misses, and one down below the zone.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Wouldn't chase that time.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
That one misses. And now 3-2. Michael Harris next to bat for the Braves. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Making a move at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, Forrest Wall. Michael Harris now at the plate. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
And that one fouled off. Olson on second. Wall at first. One gone. Laser could be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. One runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 3-2.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, Tanner Rainey. He comes on for the 35th time this year.
Number 21, Tanner.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. He's late there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Man at second. Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The punch out there. Now 2 away.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Arcia in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Out front there as he swings through it. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Atlanta baseball on the Show South. So coming into the game now on defense, Forrest Wall. He'll be out in left field. Eddie Rosario digs in now. And a pitch. Outside low, and that's ball 1. And downstairs.
2-0.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Slap the other way, foul. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Here's the throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Here he is in a spot where he makes Joe Jimenez. Comes on now.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Fastball for a strike. So the tying run at second. In there at the knees, and that is strike 2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Brew. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Kicks and fires.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. Stone Garrett.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Hard hit right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at-bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now, Riley Adams. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
In from third is the tying run. Back even, it's 3-3. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So Dave Martinez going with a pinch hitter here. Hebert Ruiz. A runner on first with 2 gone for him. And the slider just misses. With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. And that's down and away. Next pitch is inside. And that's ball 3. Joey Gallo would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Lead runner around second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Got to be careful with a slugger like this. A.J. Minter on to pitch out of the pen here.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
And fouled off. And that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
now, and on the mound, the closer, Hunter Harvey.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Now into the ball game on defense, Dylan Cruz. He takes over at right. Snicker making a move for a bat here. Adam Duvall, a critical at bat in this game for him. And he deals. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That's outside. Now 1-2. Strike three, got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
That slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And there's the strike.
1-1.
One down, base is empty.
Inside,
And that's
ball
off
one.
the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. On the ground to the left, Abrams. Fires over to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Albies, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that is that. So they make short work of him there. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, Dua. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Tyler Matzik.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's going to be C.J. Abrams. The pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Good eye in that spot.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now the lefty. And the count 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One and two here. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 2.
2 strikes.
Bounce to third. Now it rolls down into the corner. In safely at second base, and that's the potential winning run with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That's plate discipline. It pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. And that one fouled off. Winning run out second, no one out. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. And the throw. He's out at third.
Well, he had a really good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter right there. Just not enough speed to outrun a good throw to third base.
And a pitch. This to third. Riley. Throw to first is in time.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals, known for his late inning heroics. First pitch misses.
Count 1-0.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. There's a strike. And 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That one the other way. Tosses to first. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Back here in Nationals Park. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. One away in the top half of the 10th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Now back, left fielder, Forrest Wall.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Forrest Wall next up for the Braves.
1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Two on, one out. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Michael Harris waits on deck. Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the top half of the 10th. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Golden opportunity right here. Fought off foul. Righty to the plate. And that one fouled off. All loaded up and here in extra innings. And it's into the gap. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. They've cleared the bases and they take a 3-run lead.
Bases loaded and he drives them all in. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
One out, runner at second. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One out and a runner at second.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Man at second. Swung on, belted. Cruz going back on this one. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The run comes in to score from second. It's 7-3.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Thomas raging back towards the wall and brings it in at the wall. Runner tags at second. He's in there.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Pitch hitter coming on. David Fletcher looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Murphy on third with 2 out. Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Ronald Acuna Jr. on deck for Atlanta. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Acuna now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. runs already in the frame here in extra innings. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Two outs. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. He's got it, and that is out number 3. So it's 4 runs for him on 2 base hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Braves 7 and almost 3. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Huascar Ynoa.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Eddie Rosario getting ready to hit.
The left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
The pitch. There's a strike. The pitch. That one missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. And now one for Washington, Lane Thomas.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Oh, and 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Righty delivers. That misses, and it's 1-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down to the last out for the Nationals.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Digging in, Hunter Harvey. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Braves have won 4 in a row.
Well, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're headed to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city, make sure you're doing the same thing in the next one. Eat the same thing, sleep the same way, get to the ballpark at the same time.
7-3 is how this one ends. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 10 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.